What's up, everybody? It's shameless plug time. So thanks for checking out the podcast, Going Full Nerd. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe everywhere possible. So look for Going Full Nerd on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, goingfullnerd.com, and my Twitter handle, ONYXXX1969. You can also listen to the audio version on its home, Anchor.fm, but also on Pandora, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, or wherever you consume your podcast listening pleasure. Hey guys, let's get on with the show. And what's up, everybody? It's your boy Onyx. Oh my gosh, I am so torn right now. I am so torn between going back in here and watching football, okay, and being here with you. But guess what? I'm going to be here with you as long as I can, okay? As long as I can. I know my Giants getting whooped. They getting whoop, but that's okay. That's okay. We at least scored some points this season so far. I mean, it is what it is. But what's happening, everybody? It's your boy Onyx. I'm here once again doing the thing, to all the people out there. To my man, what's up to you too? Oh, goodness. What is with? Hold on. You know what? One day I'm going to stop using these filters and I'm going to get the camera thing right. But, there you go. There it goes. I've got to sit kind of off to the side just a little bit so you can see me and all of my goodness. Because why I paused my game to be here. But we're not going to keep everybody that long because we all know it's Football Sunday. Football Sunday starts early in my house. Let's hear it for my grandson's flag football team. They won their first game today, which is awesome. But that also causes some changes to the podcast live stream schedule, which I still haven't figured out how I'm going to do it or what time I'm going to do it, or am I going to pre-record? Because starting next week, the games are like at 4 in the afternoon. So I'll never make it back in time to do this. So I got to figure it out. I'm just trying to figure it out. Now, we got to get to the nitty gritty. Now, some people sent me a couple of messages. I know my man, Fully Geeking Out. He sent me like, yo, we're going to talk about Ashoka. I'm going to hold off. I'm holding off to the end of Ashoka before I start talking about Ashoka. I mean, if people want to call in to the call-in number and they want to do that and leave Ashoka comments, that's cool. I'm trying to get people to call in to the call-in number and leave their questions, leave their voices, and, so they could come do these things with me. You know what I'm saying? So, case you did not know, case you don't remember, the call-in number is 202-643-4208. I'm just saying, 202-643-4208. If you want to be featured on next week's show, whether it's a live stream or whether I do pre-recording, call that number, leave a message. Leave a message. It's going to cost you whatever. I mean, most cell phone plans is free to call another, I mean, it ain't like old school. You got to wait till after 7 p.m. You can even text it. Text messaging will apply. So you can text to that number also, and we can feature you. I'm going to call you out. I'm going to say your name, so don't say nothing stupid. I'm just saying to anybody that does call it. And it's true. I'm going to do it. I promise. Promise. But anyway, I know my man just dropped in the chat. He said James Gunn is wishing he didn't take over the DCU. Well, we have not seen James Gunn's, we have not seen his effect truly on the DCU yet, on DCEU, or whatever you want to call it. We have not seen that yet. But that's cool, but it kind of brings me to what I want to say. The new Aquaman trailer dropped. Okay, and what's the for pity's sake, I call it Aquaman 2, but it's Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. Is that what it is? Aquaman 2. Let me pull it up. Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. Now, the storyline has been pretty much leaked ever since they said it was going. I mean, the bottom line up front is, you know, him and Ocean Master are teaming up to stop Black Manta. We got that from the trailer. And missing from the trailer, which we knew was going to happen, got to pop the adult beverage, is Amber Heard. They really wrote her smooth out. They it's crazy. But the thing about trailers, and the thing about this trailer, rumor control across the internet says the movie's horrible. I'm going to say it again. Rumors across the internet say the movie is horrible. But I'm going to say that trailer looks like hot fire. I'm sorry. I'm looking at that trailer and I'm like Jason Momoa about to rock this joint. That's how I feel looking at the trailer for Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. I also felt that way looking at the trailer for the Marvels. They hit me with the Beastie Boys music, and I was like, yes! I also feel that way when I was watching, all sorts of trailers. All trailers are slamming. I mean, with a trailer, they go ahead and they put what they feel is going to catch the moviegoer's attention. Even with video games, you get these great cinematics, you get these great things. Now, to anybody that's played Xbox with me or knows me, I play Call of Duty. I mean, I'm not that great. I admit it. I'm not that great. But I've been playing it for years. And then for one of the years, I was so hyped for that game because they threw in Nate Dogg and Eminem. You remember that one? You remember that watching that, seeing that Call of Duty? When boom, when the smoke comes out. And then they showed all it. And it was like, ooh, ooh. But truthfully, what we have is the same game we've always had with slightly tweaked graphics. And, it's gone up, it's gone down. But they show these cinematics and all that stuff, and gameplay doesn't look like that. The same thing rolls with movies. Okay? We see these movies, the movies put these trailers out, and these trailers are slamming. And I'm going to be honest with you, I don't know what to do with Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, because the last time we saw Aquaman was during the Flash movie, which the Flash movie trailer looked good. But as we know, the Flash movie was hot mess. Black Adam's trailer looked so good. Mixed reviews on that one. I personally think it failed. Few other of my friends think it's good. It is what it is. We're all entitled to opinions. That's the difference between me and a movie reviewer. I just give my opinion. You either go with it or you don't. And it doesn't hurt anything either way. But I see with this Aquaman film, they're going to go ahead and they're going to go with a couple of storylines. But I want to see if they're going to fully go through with these storylines. You got Black Manta starting some mess, talking about he burning it all down. I'm like, okay. Then you got the baby, little baby Aquaman, little baby Arthur being born. Now, if they do it like the comics, Aquaman this about to go away. I'm spoiler alert. I can't wait. Is he going to stick his arm in the piranha or the whatever man-eating whatever to save his kid? And is Jason Momoa going to have a hook hand for the rest of his time as Aquaman if it continues into the James Gunn DCU? I mean, I don't know. It's going to be what it is. I'm just thinking. It might work. It might work. But when it comes to these movie trailers, I always try to tell everybody take each of them with a grain of salt. I mean, we can hype up, we love our characters, we know that we want to be all up in these movies and we want to be like, yeah. The only movie trailers that had everybody excited and pulled a real big psych, well, really, they all do, but the biggest psych I remember was with Infinity War and Endgame. Remember, they were showing Hulk inside Wakanda fighting. They showed all this stuff that never was in the movie. Complete fake out. And then it got the spoiler, everybody dies. And everybody like, nah, y'all full of it. Ah, and it happened. You know, Wonder Woman 84. It started looking real good until we actually saw the movie. Just saying. So, when it comes to these trailers, don't let trailers get you all hyped up and into your fandom. Okay? Into your fandom. Now, I'm going to go ahead and answer a couple of questions. I see. No, you came in a little late. I'm not doing Ashoka yet. I'm not. I'm going to wait till the Ashoka series is completely over. I gave y'all a taste. I talked about the first 2 episodes, but I'm going to hold off because I saw what was up. And I was like, okay, there's a little bit of something, but I want to see where they're going with this. Okay? Because I will give you a little taste. I had Star Trek The Voyage Home vibes that last episode. And that's all I'm going to say for now. Okay? I was waiting for Spock. Save the whales. Like, geez, man, can we... anyway, do not get me started. But I invite you, say it again, call the number. Let me say the number one more time. 202-643-4208. Leave a message. Leave a message. Just leave a message on it. Say what you got to say, because I'm going to take all that and weave it into my series, my review. I'm just going to say it. I'm just saying. And I'm going to try to be drunk when I do it. Or at least faking it, because, you know, I mean, you can't get drunk. Not and do YouTube. That's not good. You never know what somebody might say. Oh, that's good. Y'all don't know. That's good. No, don't worry about spoiling anything. Okay, this is what people don't realize about going full nerd. I am immune. My superpower is I'm immune to spoilers. Okay, I'm immune to spoilers. Spoilers, they don't bother me because I am the type of person, you could tell me the whole plot line. You could tell me everything that happens. It's not going to make much of a difference for me because I'm always the type that I've got to see it for myself and I've got to get my own emotional connection. I've had people tell me whole movies and be like, you're going to love this. This movie is this. This movie does this. And it's the slam. And I look at it and I'm sitting there looking at them like this. I'm like, yeah, okay. I didn't get that from this movie. It did not grab me at all. And, you know, it is what it is at that point. I can know a whole story. And that's part of the problem, honestly, when I do comic book and superhero movies. It's funny because the stories that these movies are based off of, if you think about it, the original comics are nothing but spoilers. And I got a million of them in my basement, you know. And I look at them, I read them, I reread them, I go online and I read copies online and I reread stuff. And I look and I try to get myself moving forward with it. And then I go into the movie theater and I got to get an emotional connection to the thing. Like I will tell you right now, one of my favorite superhero films, and people won't believe it, Zack Snyder's Watchmen. I really like Watchmen. I love the comic book. I liked the movie. I really did. Some people didn't like the movie because the movie deviated from the source material. Okay? Don't ask Alan Moore. Alan Moore can give a rat ass about anything other than the book he wrote, which the book he wrote is on point. It is it. It's all that. But I'm just saying. That's why I kind of look at stuff, and I think that's why I have my disdain. I used a big word there. I used a real good big word, disdain, for that Fox X-Men movies. I was so heartbroken with all of those. Why? Because they used titles and did not follow through with the true thing. I mean, when you talk Dark Phoenix Saga, I want her saving people from the Shi'ar. And I want her crash landing a space shuttle in Jamaica Bay. Yo, let's keep it real on that. Let's get in that. Now, the thing about it though, and this is the cool part, and this is the part that I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna wind myself down to kind of end today's episode because I gotta get back to football. Let's realistic. Do, and this is my question, and I hope that people call in to the number. I'm gonna say it again. I gotta program it in where I could put this thing on screen. That's what I need to do. I need to put it on screen. I need to like put some text on the screen. I gotta be able in some kind of way to type in and put like, 202 643 4208 for people, right? And I got to be able to put that on screen, right? Get it in like a impact style font. Get it like, get it so that it's like boom right in your face. You know what I'm saying? And then just, be like, okay, hit okay and all that good stuff. And then, try to boom and put it right somewhere on the screen, you know. But here's the problem. When I put it on there and I can't do it. It's not showing up the way I want it because I got to do a real graphic. But that's the number right here in front of you. Call and leave a message on that number. I'm pretty good at that. I done figured it out. I got it on there now. I'm gonna do something another time. I probably need to edit the dang thing, but it is what it is. I don't know if it does it allow me to do. That's what I messed up. That's what I messed up. I should have did that. I should have put that on there like that and hit okay. Boom. Is that gonna work? Is that going? Oh, that doesn't work. I gotta figure out. I gotta set the colors and do all that good stuff. I gotta make sure. See, this is what happens when your preparation. Oh, that's what I gotta do. Hold on. Maybe if I do that. Oh, that's what I forgot to do. That, you know what? Now I got it. Now I got it. Now I could go ahead. I could put the number on the screen and do it. Hey, and trust me, it's what. Bam! There you go. There's the number. There's the number right here. Call it, text it, leave a message, and be on the show with me. Do it. 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 Eventually we're going to find. So I might get some crazy calls. And then I want to do a show with nothing but crazy calls. But, it is what it is. But anyway, everybody, I'm going to get back to watching my game, watching the games and all that. But really take to heart. Leave a movie trailer for what it is. We're going to get to Ashoka. Trust me, we're going to get to Ashoka. We got whatchamacallit coming. October's coming real fast, folks. Loki season 2. So we got to get that Ashoka out the way so we can start on Loki. Loki getting some talks weekly. We going to talk Loki every week. We might have to do a show during the middle of the week so we can talk about Loki like on a Thursday or a Friday. But here's the deal, everybody. I'm hoping Aquaman is good too. I like Jason Momoa. I really felt Jason Momoa should be Lobo, though. I know that's the rumor control that he's going to play two characters. But, instead of Aqua Bro, I'd rather have him as Lobo. Can't wait to see how they really minimized Amber Heard But check out the trailer. The trailer's on YouTube. I'll adjust the description of this video to link to the trailer on YouTube. But anyway, as always, everybody, thanks for joining me. Thanks for talking. Let me rant. Let me rave. Grandson's football team did it again today, 24-6. They got up on them other kids, 24-6. Grandson, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, and like two backfield flag pulls. Can't call them tackles because they can't tackle, but it's kind of cool. All right. You know what? I am going to be honest. I'm going to agree 100% with you, Josh. James Gunn should have waited about announcing he was the head. But I think that was a Warner Brothers thing, pushing that, And, with the stuff going on, even with Marvel, I think they're going to start cutting back on the shows, meaning the Max channel and Disney Plus. I really think they're going to start cutting back on those and getting back to pushing the movies in force. Now, there's a few movies that I missed this year. I'm going to try to pull them up on streaming service, take a look at those, and get my words in on those also. But, it is what it is. But, as always, I'm going to hit the funky outro music. And remember my saying, if you can't say something nice, don't say it at all. Send it to me. Let me say it for you. Peace, y'all. And I am out of here. Got a couple of weeks until we get to New York Comic Con. That's right. We almost there, folks. Ooh-wee. All right. We at the end. Thank goodness. Hey, I'm glad to see y'all popping in. What up, Ron? Hey, you came in, but that's okay. That's what they make a rewind for. You know what? Here's the deal. Amber Heard is still in the movie. They minimized her role because of all that foolishness with Johnny Depp. But it is what it is. You do what you got to do. Hey, you can't win for losing sometimes. And I'm just going to see the damage control for my New York Giants. Yes, I am going to New York Comic Con. I am going. I'm only going to do like maybe 2 days, Friday and a Saturday, because I got to be back on Sunday for my grandson's football game. Got to be here for his football game. Got to. I can't play around with that. Long story short, with a lot of this stuff, it's a lot trying to do this. But hey, I have fun, and I'm just glad I got all of you here on this journey with me. So if you've lasted this long and you see the subscribe and you haven't already done so, click it. If you're here on the replay and you've been here this long, there's some videos over on this side you can take a good look at that'll let you know more about it. Reach out to the people you see in the chat. They'll let you know. We get down in here. And I'm out.